How do we know that we are established in the true nature of the being that I am? We will see the thoughts, feelings, emotions, activities, relations they cannot take you away from you. This is liberation. In life, recognition that I, the being, do not share the limitations of the separate identity, of the limited self. So recognition happens and only then the process of realignment of the thoughts, feelings, mind, body starts to happen. So we are not moving towards our perfection. but we are standing as that with Baba. And moving from that standpoint. Not moving towards, but moving from. The mind and body gradually gets realigned. So I don't need to postpone my happiness and wait for them to realign for me to know my lasting, unending happiness. One thing to be seen very, very clearly is that no objective experience, whether it's the experience of happiness through thoughts, through some images, through some objects outside, can ever bring me lasting peace or happiness. See this very clearly. Why? Because there's subtle discontentment and desire to replace this current experience with another experience. Dies down. Nothing is missing in this moment. It's a perfect experience, as it should be. Because the being is not enhanced or diminished. by any experience. So nothing is preventing our lasting happiness, peace, joy, bliss in this moment. That is why it's very important to see that no state of mind, no condition of the body, no marvelous relationships, no exotic experience, no person can ever fulfill the being. Is nothing missing in this moment. Because as a fulfilled being, complete being, the ever-present one, is the continuing factor. Who needs nothing from any experience. Om Khushi, happiness. Should we read the Sunday Murli? It's a very beautiful first passage, and then later also. Yeah. Just check. Either being in present to this moment, which is a moment in time, but either presence I'm ever present to this concept of time. Am I needing anything from this? Am I feeling like anything is missing in this moment? Anything ever missing in any moment? So somebody actually asked that. So is that all? That is all there is? Is this all happiness is? I want something more. I want more. Do we want more? Do you see how much there is this desire to want more and want to replace this current experience with another experience? Is it there? Is this experience not the most beautiful one you could have for this moment, and then it gets and it goes, and then another one comes and that's perfect, and then another one comes and that's perfect? It is, right? Because your sense of fulfillment is not coming from the experience. True? So Baba is saying that today, the most elevated bestower of fortune, the bestower of all powers, he's seeing his children who are listening to him. You are all personally in front of Bap Dada with your hearts. Yeah? You, my children, are happy. And so is Baba. This constant happiness of the heart, my child, will remove all the sorrow of the world. This constant happiness of the heart will remove all the sorrow of the world. Happiness just means just the ease of being. There's nothing to the happiness that is some exotic happiness that you're looking for. Just the ease of being. Just wanting nothing from this moment. And even if there is wanting present in the mind, even that wanting is not there from the mind also. Just being who you are, just the ease of being. That is happiness. Yeah. So all of you are also happy, are you not? Because this constant happiness of the heart, Baba is saying, will remove the sorrow of the whole world. Now, this is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. There is zero desire in the being, and the being is aware of all desires. But the being is aware of its constant state of happiness of the heart. No thought can pull me, no feeling can pull me. Means they cannot take me away from my inherent knowing of being complete and full. No experience can take me away from me. Then you know you're established in your inherent truth. Yeah. So Baba is saying, then this happiness will remove the sorrow of the whole world. This happiness in your hearts will make souls experience the Father. This happiness in your heart will make souls experience the Father. Because He is constant server of all souls, and all of you children are His service companions. And this is what it means, no? To be with Baba means to be who you are, that being of contentment, who needs nothing from this moment. When I meet someone, I'm not meeting anyone to experience some love or happiness or feeling good and less bored and some excitement or some different change. That's not why we are meeting others. To want some change, to want some variety. This moment needs to be a little bit more, this experience needs to be replaced with another one. Just that, that feeling and feeling that to be me, that feeling by itself is not a problem, but feeling that to be me on a very subtle level, we are kind of contributing to the vibrational pollution. And here at the same time, be the beings. I am constant happiness, not some mental dialogue, but I am a constant happiness because I know the being that I am. No experience when I was at the age of 5 in my body. And when there is age of 50 now, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? 5, 40, 50, 80, 100. Has the beauty and the pristine beauty of you, the being, at all diminished in any way? Has anything ever been able to take anything away from you? Has anything ever diminished you? Has anything ever made you or enhance your beauty? No. Just knowing that innate, inherent nature of who you are lasting. You are eternal peace and eternal happiness. And this is the highest service you're doing for the world. Being aware of the limited qualities of the limited separate self, which is also fine. But you're not taking ownership of those feelings. That's why those feelings come, we surrender them to Baba, then they don't pollute the environment. True? So all of you are companions, are you not? You are the Father's companion and you transform the sorrow of the world and constantly remain engaged in doing service, which is the way to remain happy. Now, this is the subtle service Baba is talking about. Yeah? You are God's companion who play your parts on the stage of service at every second. Just as your remembrance is constant, in the same way, your service is also constant. Do you experience yourself to be a constant server? What is the method? Have you ever seen a fan? You know, in India, they have fans, those standing fans, you know? And it's usually plugged in, right? And you turn on the fan, you unplug the fan, right? And when you unplug the fan, the power supply is cut off, but the blades still continue to keep moving for some time. Yeah, until everything comes to a halt, full stop, right? It's something very similar when Baba is saying, be the constant server. It is just the recognition that my innate nature is like Baba, constant happiness. No experience can add and no experience can subtract from my truth of who I am. Innately, I'm happy. There could be an experience of sadness. It does not take anything away from me. There could be an experience of immense joy that cannot add to my beauty. Once that recognition is there, it's like pulling the plug. Okay? You pull the plug from the fan. But the echo, the residue of the separate identity, it goes on for some time. And it will go on for some time. It will not just immediately stop just because you've recognized who you are. But it cannot take you away from you. If I have understood that, then it is like it is getting cleansed in you, just abiding as who you are. There's nothing to do in it. So we all are experiencing echo of our separate identity. Who's not? Anybody who's not experiencing the echo, the residue of their separate identity? Anybody who's not experiencing it? At least I won't raise my hand because you experience it all day. Throughout the day, there's some experience or the other of that echo going on. But is that you? Is that you? No, it's not you. And that is liberation in life. That is constant happiness. That is what is removing the sorrow of all the souls in the world without you knowing what is happening where and who's doing what. Who's receiving what, I mean. You don't even know. But because in that you are with Baba, they are getting connected to their father. And because you become that medium to get them connected to the father, then your remembrance is there throughout the rest of the drama. Who cares, but it's there. Yeah? Like Baba said, no, later Ishtadev and all that. That's our remembrance of this time when I am really knowing my constant state of happiness, which is untouched, despite the echo of the residue of the separate identity, just like a tail behind me. It's there. But it's not taking anything away from me. Then yes. Then you're God's helper constantly. Yeah, God's helper constantly. So do you have a good balance? If you're doing 100%, then do you also do 100% remembrance and service? Let it not be that your remembrance is sometimes greater than the service. Can they be, once the soul and the body are on the stage, they are both together. Can they be separated? No. In the same way, let remembrance and service be combined. It is combined. Just like soul and body is combined, remembrance and Baba and service and soul and all is combined. Soul, Baba, drama, all are three eternally combined. You cannot separate the three. It's not Baba and I alone, it's Baba, I and my inner world together. All 3 points are eternally combined. So it's not just soul and the Father. Soul, Baba, and my drama, my script, all combined. So remembrance means to be equal to the Father. Let there also be remembrance of your self-respect. When you remember the Father, you automatically also remember your self-respect. If you don't have self-respect, you cannot have powerful remembrance. So if you're not starting, it's not like I'm moving towards my godlike state. I'm standing as that and moving from that. If that becomes clear, then this language of I'm sometimes feeling happy and sometimes feeling sad will not be there. Because self-respect means to be equal to the Father. Complete self-respect is to be equal to the Father. The children who have such remembrance will be constant bestowers. Means will be constantly Ichha matram avidya. They would not be those who take, they would be those who are desireless. Today, Bap Dada was checking the stage of all the souls to see to what extent have you become desireless. So what is the deepest desire we just talked about? The deepest desire. Chat to khola hi nahi. Haan. But at times we become one with unhappiness. Okay. Even when we become one with unhappiness, have we really changed in any way? Can we really become one, or we appear to become one?
We appear to become one.
We appear to become one. Yeah. है ना? The question is, remembrance without seva is actually not remembrance, and vice versa. Actually, there are two words for one thing, right? There's no seva without remembrance, and there's no remembrance without seva. You can't separate the two. Just like body and soul cannot be separated, remembrance and seva cannot be separated. And that seva which is done as a separate self is not seva only. Huh? It's not seva. Yeah. I'm beginning to see even ego as not ego. I'm just beginning to see ego as just a thought and a feeling that it's limited in nature, and I, the being, give my power of belief to it. That is all it is. Really. It's just the soul believing itself to be some limited quality of a thought. That is all it is. So it really makes it very insignificant and small. Oh, it's just a thought. That is all it is. So all the suffering is just in this one thought. That's all it is. 2, okay, 3. It doesn't matter, it's just a thought. It's just
I
a
always
piece.
remember sometimes just 2 second thought. It's just
Yeah,
a 2 second thought always comes
yeah.
automatically sometimes.
Yeah, it's just a 2-second thought. And it's like it feels as though it's taking me away from me. Huh?
Why not 1 second? Why 2 seconds?
You can make it 0, 30 seconds, milliseconds if you want. Right?
Might be some
Or take
loophole in it
30
also.
You can make it 30 milliseconds, or I don't know how many. My math is not very good. You're a math teacher. You can tell me. Yeah. A 1 second thought or 30 millisecond. I don't know what it is. Hmm?
Sister, just 1 minute, can I share? Yesterday I hear Yamini sister send me Satyata Ki Shakti. And for the first time I'm listening 6 month classes and classes and classes repeatedly. First time from the heart it seems it is very true. It comes as if very good, just I got the hira. Just like this I feel like listening that Murli. I am listening, I am getting, and there is mind and everything. I am listening very minutely, but first time, as if yesterday listening only early morning, I got as if it is very good hira I have in with me, not inside my body. It is very good hira when combined with Baba, just like
Yeah.
really
It's a very
marvelous.
powerful class, sister.
Yep, marvelous, sister, marvelous. Because it is for one person who everything is covered in that
Yeah.
class. Everyone should listen from the
I
beginning, and very minutely the instrument told everything about Gandhiji and Indira Gandhi. Minutely, I really
yeah. I
listened
should
then.
again. Yeah.
Y- Yes, Didi, means it took months, right, for us to reach at that understanding, and it covered all in one class. This one also realized that
Ah.
everything covered just in one class. Yeah.
Yeah, just Hira. Everyone, for the first time who joined, just like Baba says, na, one day student can, even if who has joined today, one day only listen to that class will be 100% got each and every point cleared, which we got within 6 or 7 months, jo bhi whatsoever. in that class they will again and again listening to very from the not mind, from the soul, then only it will.
Okay. I'll also
Whatever,
listen. It is
whatever
important.
thing from the last 9 months, the essence is all in this class. If you listen this class again and again, you don't need any other class. So wonderful.
Okay. I must listen then. Yeah.
सत्य शक्ति
Yeah.
पूरा निचोड़ उसमें एक क्लास में डाल दिया है.
I should listen then. So Baba is saying that he gives you everything new in return. To receive means to give to the Father. So at present, Bab Dada liked one topic of the children very much. Which topic was that? The call of time. Yeah? Bab Dada was seeing what the call of time was for you children at present. You can understand what the call of time would be at present. What is the call of time for myself at present? What is it? What is the call of time for you?
This present only with blissful, this is call of time with Baba. This
Yeah.
only call of time.
Yeah, this I, the being, am complete and full right now, right here. There's nothing to be done. I already am that. And yes, my mind and body can take its own time, but my truth is not changing in any way. I'm actually moving from that place beyond my mind and body.
In that class, we understood what means zero state and all the previously we listened zero state from with Baba. We will see in that class. Yesterday class, it is cleared for the first time. What is zero state exactly?
Okay. What was it? That was mentioned.
I don't remember that, but only the basic fund. Who am I? Even am should be deleted, na, in that class.
Yeah.
I. That's all. Not
Yeah.
am even.
सत्य शक्ति.
Not even am is there. Na word. We have Baba have to, because Baba have to come over 5 elements this word, and for
Yeah.
us we are all the 63 births we are listening this vocabulary only. Na, we are used to so much. So Baba have to put our soul here and everything so and so, so that our children should learn everything. And I. That's all. That is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
that is only I. Big I is I only.
Yeah. Yeah. Soundless I. Imageless I, the being, find just not living in the past, not living in the images in the mind, not living in the thoughts in the mind. I find there is immense sense of satisfaction, just now. There is no desire to, it's not like you are living a very stale or staid life, staid, not that kind of life. But it's like you have no complaints, you have no desires. It is not like you want something more than what you have in this moment right now. It's just a very satisfied life.
You told that absolute truth and relevant truth also in that class.
Relative
What
truth, yeah.
and that is relevant
Relative.
truth you are saying now, na?
Yeah.
We are in absolute truth always. I is always I. That is absolute truth. And relevant is when come in the part little bit. That is also truth. You
Yes,
mentioned
that is
that
also true.
Indira
Yeah,
Gandhi
that
and
is the truth of your experience right
yeah,
now. Yes,
Indira
yes,
Gandhi, Wilton, Hilton, जो भी whatever name, and the third one is Brahma Baba, Dada Lake Raj, not Brahma Baba, Dada Lake
Mm-hmm.
Raj. You see, they have
Mm-hmm.
done the experience, but the
Uh,
behind it only one soul. All are
yeah,
one. Very
yeah.
good masters.
Uh,
Everyone must listen. Everything will be cleared in
uh,
that.
no, that is so true, no? That our true essential nature is exactly the same. You can't really tell one apart from the other. You just can't. And
Didi,
that is uh-huh.
sorry, I really wanted to share. The soul really wanted to share that कि जब you know जब बाबा की ये understanding मिली, when this one got this understanding, right, कि मैं बाबा जैसी हूँ, तो this the whatever this understanding was very clear at the beginning for a couple of months, but उसके बाद एक phase आया, ऐसे लग रहा था आत्मा वही थी बट सब बहुत ज्यादा एक थॉट में जो रेफरेंस पॉइंट पहले बाबा होता था, वो रेफरेंस पॉइंट एक थॉट ही रहने लगा, बट सिंस यस्टरडे टोटली केम आउट। वो क्या हो रहा था, बहुत ज्यादा वो रेफरेंस एक कहीं ना कहीं एक थॉट रह रहा था, जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ यस्टरडेज क्लास दीदी, कि वो जो, और स्पेशली आज की जो क्लास, आज की जो मुरली है ना, वो बाबा ने जो दातापन, वो पहले किसी किसी सोल के लिए किसी किसी मोमेंट में दिखता था कि मैं बाबा जैसी, तो वो भी तो बाबा जैसी सोल, क्योंकि वो रेफरेंस पॉइंट एक थॉट रह रहा था, तो उसमें बहुत मेहनत लग रही थी, राइट, कि उसको भी वहां देखना, उसके पार्ट से अलग देखना, ऐसे एक्सपीरियंस तो होते रहते हैं, बट वो एक नेचुरल जो विदाउट एफर्ट वो जो रहे, वो स्टेट कल से इसने मैंने ये भी अनुभव ही है आत्मा का, कि वो भी बाबा जैसे ही है। तो दाता मतलब इच्छा मात्र अविद्या, जो बाबा ने ये बताया ना, वो एक कल से एक्सपीरियंस में भी ड्रामा में चल रहा है, कि वो उस जो दाता की स्थिति में आत्मा दूसरे को भी दाता ही देखती है, राइट, सोल। तो वो अभी एकदम से ऐसे लग रहा है वो पहले का ही स्टेज आ गया, हालांकि ड्रामा में दिस इज ऑल्सो अनदर अनुभव फ्रॉम द, we are just comparing, mind is comparing, right, but soul is always there, सोल वॉज ऑलवेज देयर, ये निश्चय कभी नहीं छूटा दीदी, इवन वो स्टक इन दैट, वो थॉट का भी रेफरेंस था ना, लेकिन वो थॉट भी एकदम ऐसे लगता है, जो बीच बीच में बोला भी आई थिंक इसने, कि वो ऐसे लगता है मन आत्मा को कॉपी कर रहा है, लेकिन मन ही बोल रहा है, और आत्मा को बाद में रियलाइज हो रहा है मैं नहीं थी, वो थॉट था, राइट, थॉट ने एकदम कॉपी कर रखा है आत्मा को। तो इतना क्लोज गैप इसको दिखाई दिया कि फिर थॉटलेस आत्मा बाहर निकली, तो वो इतना लंबा टाइम ड्रामा में तो दिखा, लेकिन मुझे आत्मा के लिए वो कोई था ही नहीं, जैसे कि एवरी टाइम बोल भी रही है, बाहर आ रही है, फिर उसी किसी ना किसी एक थॉट को ही रेफरेंस बना के आगे बोल भी रही है, सब कुछ कर रही है। तो इट इज सो क्लोज, जब आप बात करते हैं ना, वो एक कि हमेशा कोई ना कोई आप एक यू शो दैट इन पिक्चर की एक बादल है, वो इतना क्लोज बादल है, राइट, वो वो होता है स्टेज दीदी, और वो बहुत टाइम तक भी चल सकता है। ये इस चीज का बाबा ने रियलाइज कराया कि वो थोड़ा भी बाबा के साथ ही रहता है, वो रहता है, उसको भी निश्चय उतना ही निश्चय है, बट
और दीदी आपकी बात को ये मैं लेकर बैठती थी कि वहाँ क्लास में सुना, आई एम कंबाइंड विद बाबा, दैट मतलब मन का ही चल रहा था, प्रैक्टिकल में तो मन का ही चल रहा था अभी तक 100%, कि वो मन ने बोला है कि वो बीच एक्सचेंज भी नहीं करने, थॉट एवरीवन इज विद जस्ट पॉइंट ऑफ लाइट, बूम में कुछ पता नहीं था, मतलब वो ठीक है, वो पीरियड भी अच्छा था। और कल की क्लास में मतलब बाबा ने ही हमें काफी कुछ क्लियर कर दिया, जो कि हम बता नहीं सकते, वर्ड नहीं है उनके लिए, इतना बारीकी से एक एक पॉइंट बताया कि सभी बच्चों को क्लियर हो जाएगा जो भी जुड़े हुए हैं 100%।
वंडरफुल, वेरी गुड।
तो गेस्ट मन, हम मन से सोचते हैं ना कि हम कि मन कर रहा है, लेकिन आत्मा में जो स्टैब्लिश कर दिया ना कि मैं आत्मा हूँ, उसमें स्टैब्लिश होके तो वो जो आत्मा की जो खुशी है, हैप्पीनेस है, वो तो अल्टीमेट है ना। आप असली मतलब आप पता लगाए जैसी हूँ। पहले तो हम
Yeah.
सोच ही रहे थे कि वो मन सोच रहा था, लेकिन अब आत्मा जो है ना, आत्मा के लेवल पे आ गए। वो जो आपकी क्लास है ना, वो इतनी अच्छी है, सबको बार बार सुननी चाहिए।
अभी आप हैप्पीनेस की बात कर रहे थे ना, मुरली के थ्रू शायद हैप्पीनेस, आपने मेडिटेशन में भी हैप्पीनेस वर्ड यूज करा था, तो उस टाइम भी आ रहे थे मन, मतलब ये आ रहा था, पता नहीं अब वो आप बताएंगे कि हैप्पीनेस वर्ड नहीं यूज करना चाहिए, वो तो हैप्पीनेस का नेगेटिव भी तो होता है, सॉरो, ब्लिसफुल यूज करना चाहिए इस टाइम वर्ड ना, ये आया था, पता नहीं अब इसमें क्या है, मतलब उस टाइम ये वर्डिंग जब मेडिटेशन के टाइम आप हैप्पीनेस हैप्पीनेस वर्ड काफी बार यूज हुआ है आज। आज पहली बार मैं बैठ कर आराम से सुन रही हूँ क्लास भी,
Yeah.
हैप्पीनेस काफी बार यूज हुआ है, जहां
Yeah.
तक मुझे याद आया मेडिटेशन के
अभी
टाइम।
आज बाबा ने ना हैप्पीनेस वर्ड यूज किया था ना फर्स्ट पैसेज में।
हाँ नहीं, मतलब आप मेडिटेशन के टाइम जो सुना ना, वो तो फिर बाद में
इसीलिए
पता
इसीलिए
चला,
मेडिटेशन में हमने हैप्पीनेस पे किया,
वो
एंड
बाद
दिस
में मुरली में
हैप्पीनेस
पता
इज
चला
द,
दीदी, वो तो हाँ, वो बाद में मुरली में हैप्पीनेस वर्ड आ गया था, वो तो समझ आ गया,
हाँ
लेकिन उस टाइम
हाँ,
जब पता नहीं था ना, उस
क्योंकि इसने
टाइम तो
सुबह
याद
मुरली पड़ी हुई थी ना, इसलिए
वो तो मैं 2 दिन पहले से पढ़ी हुई है, काफी बारी पढ़ी है, पर याद नहीं था। वो अभी
या
जो प्रेजेंट में यही था कि ब्लिस क्यों नहीं यूज हो रहा, ब्लिस होना चाहिए यहाँ ना, ये आया था, आगे बाबा
it's
जाने।
like, different fragrance. In that sense, all qualities of the soul are connected. Whether it be peace, whether it be happiness, whether it be bliss, whether it be joy, whether it be power, it's all kind of connected with each other.
ये भी कल
You,
इतना क्लियर है, कल की क्लास में ट्रुथ, एक ट्रुथ है बस,
हाँ
उसमें आपने ऑनेस्टी बताई है, फिर उसका
हाँ
100% ऑनेस्टी कैसी है, वो ऑनेस्टी में ट्रुथ नहीं है, ये भी
नहीं,
क्लियर बताया हुआ है कि
हाँ
इंदिरा गांधी
जी,
ऑनेस्ट है तो वो ट्रुथ नहीं, उसे बोलेंगे कि
हाँ
मैं
जी,
सच्चाई, इतना क्लियर बता रखा है, और ट्रुथ
हाँ
एक आएगा तो उसमें सारे, जैसे अभी आप बता रहे हैं, ऑनेस्टी भी है उसमें, सब कुछ आ रहा है एक
बिल्कुल
ट्रुथ में रहने से, मतलब ये वाले
बिल्कुल,
कल वाले क्लास में ये भी है।
हाँ जी, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
ट्रुथ
जी।
वाली क्लास हुई उसके बारे में, हो सिस्टर दलजीत उसी क्लास के बारे में बोल रहे हैं?
Yeah, I think the class which was there with the,
Yeah, Om
अव्यक्त
Shanti.
मुरली की
I'll
क्लास।
share. Yeah, Sister Rini conducted 2 days back in India, Satyata ki Shakti. Even I was sharing the link when I read the topic. I told like this class is going to be very very different because the topic is such. So this class, like everyone is sharing, it's a crux of whatever we had been doing before. Everyone experienced so. So my feeling was when sister took yesterday that class, Ichha Matrama Vidya is real happiness. So Amrit Vela time was all Ichha Matrama Vidya. Everyone is like this sister was sharing. We don't have to give anything. Everyone is full. And we have to just realize it. And the class is really, when I heard it twice, and it's really beautiful class because sister has, not sister, instrument has told limit what is the difference. It basically for the very very fresh students, I felt that way, because the first topic was clear, what is truth, real truth. And sister kept on taking the whole background topic was, what you understand truth is, that is also valid, but that is not the real truth. Before that, your ultimate truth. So that was generated in the 2 hours of class. The what is real truth is. And each one, let it be Indira Gandhi, let it be Hitler or whatever, we all are just same. So really class is quite, a good dose. Let's all listen it all together. That was my feeling. And today's sister, you said new things about Sunday's Murli. You said Ichha Matrama Vidya yesterday, but today you were saying Sahaj, easy. What is being, a giver, bestower is means becoming easy, realizing the easiness within. That was different. So can you elaborate it a little more?
Where there is no desire, there is ease.
It's the same thing. One and the same.
Yeah. It's just the same thing, because desire is what, and desire also, just like not every desire is bad. I mean, we do have desires. That's why the soul is even acting on the stage, If there was no desire, then I would not even be speaking or listening or anything. So pure desires are wonderful. And those desires kind of are not motivated by any selfish interest to feel fulfilled, right? So if I'm meeting, I'm not meeting Anshu to feel fulfilled, to feel love and happiness and company so that I can enjoy her company. No. I am meeting because I am here to share what I am and who I am with who you are, right? And that is coming from that pure place of pure sharing, rather than desiring that I'm meeting somebody. That's why relationships are so choppy in the world today, right? Because you live with each other because you want respect and love from each other. And that is why they're so choppy. And if we really begin to see that and really accept it,
What do you
nobody
mean by
has.
choppy, sister? It's being irritating?
No, choppy means, choppy seas. You know how the ocean can be very rough.
Oh.
So relationships are rough. Why? Because subtly, very subtly, we may not be asking for it. But just the fact that in this moment, I want another experience, and this experience is not enough for me. This itself is creating choppiness in relationships. Why is it that last minute he was like this and this minute he's like this? No. He should be exactly what he was last minute ago. He should be exactly like this now. This is all creating choppiness in our relationships. How can you expect a limited self, separate self to be same forever? How can we? Because how can a limited, ever-changing identity ever be the same? It can't be. So to expect someone to be the same always, because that's how you've known them. That itself is creating a lot of burden on the other soul's part to meet the impossible demand of keeping you happy. It
दिमाग
is.
की दही
पहले तो उस इल्यूजन से अपनी आइडेंटिटी बनाई, खुद को वो इल्यूजन समझा, फिर उस इल्यूजन ने जो इल्यूजन क्रिएट किया कि वो इल्यूजन ऐसा होगा, वो बहुत ही उल्टा पुल्टा.
Exactly.
That is how we are living our life.
Yeah, so true.
Oh, but I have not, I mean, he was so nice all this time. I just met him yesterday and everything was fine. And today I meet him. What happened to him? Subtle asking.
We never think that something happened to us, never in life. Something has happened to us. That is why we are thinking other to be, just like we in the retreat. I was in the retreat last 3-4 days, no? Someone is saying something and other one is saying other thing. I took a copy notebook where A4 is written on one side and the other side nothing is written. I show them both of them one side and the other side. Like, you are also right and he is also right. No one is wrong.
Yeah.
After listening to classes.
Yeah. And that is why it's like to really see that this moment is not how it should be in itself is creating a ripple of dissatisfaction in the world. And those who are getting influenced, I am part of it. I'm part of that creation.
That's why subtle irritation, subtle, feelings, sensations of whatnot, It's all the time because of we are contributing knowingly or unknowingly.
And even if those subtle feelings, subtle thoughts are there, Baba is not saying that, oh, they should not be there. What Baba is saying is that you know your desireless truth, where you do not have the desire to even change your own mind. Then you can actually, you will find your mind wants to be your server. Your body wants to be your server. That is what starts to happen. Yeah, that is how it works, really. Because I don't fight with my mind, I don't argue with my mind, it does not have any power. What happens is because you are in your silent truth with Baba and you observe, and at times it's also using the body to kind of, you know, just kind of, what do you call, just work with it so that it can have power over the soul. So body and mind kind of just work with each other to try and just have a coup d'etat on the soul, you know, like that. You know what a coup d'etat is, right?
No, we don't know. I don't know.
A coup d'etat.
I want to share one thing. I was teaching in Sofia and Sister Rini was a student there. And I don't know where she has gone ahead. All the words of dictionary, everything she has. I've never heard this word, coup d'etat.
The coup d'etat is...
Anyway, let it be, sister. Let it be.
Yeah,
We
coup
know the
d'etat is like
feelings.
a dictator takes over a place, a country, or a
like
state.
like
or a
Hitler?
country.
Like Hitler?
Yeah, you take it over with force.
Oh.
Military rule.
COUPDET, I think that's how you spell it.
What reference you are giving us?
So mind and body work together and they kind of have a coup d'etat over the soul. When I own it, when I take the ownership of thoughts, feelings, and emotions.
So,
and
sister, yesterday you took a very good example of you going for 2 hours of walk and that your body was kind of resenting, I mean, showing you the colors, but you checked back and you were more empowering than the sensations of the body. At the same time, I was checking, I was having all the pain in my feet, my knee, my back, and feeling so much of less blood pressure, very, very weak. Then I said I should try this while listening to her. And it was very empowering, like each and every cell of the body was giving to the whatnot. But I could separate, I could feel, no, this can't empower me, you know. And right now you're giving the example of that fan, like when fan is plugged off, some ripples or some, you know, residue is always there. So that is the lingering impact of me as a anshu or my previous, you know, sanskaras. But that's not me. That's not me.
Yeah. And that is what Baba is actually telling us, that know your truth, which is absolutely untouched by any sensation of the body. Untouched by any sensation. Doesn't matter how painful that sensation may be or how pleasant it may be, but it's untouched by any sensation of the body. That is who you are. Untouched by any feeling of the mind and the body. That is who you are.
Whatever the weather may be, it is always basant. We are not say today garmi is bahut hai, today sardi bahut hai, barish bahut hai. That means we are not in our real truth. We can check out.
Very good. It is our attitude.
Yes.
The being,
even when dirty truck goes na, with full of LCD, and we put like this, that I learned, I used to do previously before also. We put like this, that is not good at all, because we are impacted by that durgandh also. Na? We are not with issue and nothing. That same we are. That previously I was doing. Na? So it was not difficult. I never put.
No, I mean, it's not like that we will not have resistances in our mind and body. Of course we will. This is the residue, the echo of the separate self that's residing. but not resistant to the resistance. That is
Yes,
true consciousness of
no
being a
light
soul.
to be given. No light to be given to that. We put
Yeah,
our God only.
yeah. It's like zero resistance to the resistance of the mind. Then
Although it
truly,
pulls, sister, although it pulls quite
yeah,
badly.
it will pull. It will pull. And that is the nature of it. It has to do that to see how established you are in your truth. Right? I mean, for you to know how established you are in your truth, you've got to really know it to make it your own. You've got to know it through an experience. When an experience pulls you, do you move away from your primary absolute experience? No. Relative experience can pull it. Relative experiences will do their things. But the absolute truth is not touched by it. You know? So that is the call of time when Baba is talking about the call of time. That a bestower, that means a desireless being, would constantly have an unlimited attitude, not a limited one. A desireless being would constantly be full and overflowing. When I'm full and overflowing, what desire do I have? I
Ichha
don't, my mind
avidya.
would.
Ichha
Sorry?
matram. Ichha matram
Ichha,
avidya.
ichha matram avidya. So really, I mean, bestower ki jagah, put a desireless ichha matram avidya.
I tried, sister, 4-5 times.
Uh-huh.
You know, when you said in the evening, no, so I kept trying. I visited the kitchen and the plants, and I was thinking, Ichha Matram Vidya is the highest service, highest karma actually.
Highest service. Absolutely. Self-service is world service in that. Absolutely. That's why Baba is saying, because of this, your limited sanskars or the sanskars of others, a bestower would constantly be a master ocean of forgiveness, which means there's nothing to hold on to. Right? So there's nothing to let go of. And because of this, your limited sanskars or the other sanskars of others would not have emerged, but they would have been merged. I have to bestow, whether others give or not. I have to be a bestower, means I have to be the desireless one. Whether others have desires or don't have desires, it doesn't matter. I am the desireless one.
Sister, make
And
it clear. Just Baba said 2 lines before, just you read it. Other sanskaras will be also merged. So can you make it a little more clear?
Absolutely. So I'll give an
Very
example.
intriguing line. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Very
I'll
intriguing
give an example. You know, whenever I would go to India and meet the family, I would always have this subtle desire before coming into knowledge. I would always have this subtle desire of how I should be treated, you know, and how people should be. That was my makeup of the mind at that time. Yeah. And after coming into Gyan, it was like, when I meet someone, I don't want anything from them. I don't want anything from anybody. Because I don't need anything from anybody. You are combined with Baba. Right? Combined with Baba also means you're combined with your own qualities and Baba's qualities. So once I started going into every interaction, I need nothing from you. Not that I'm saying it mentally, I'm just telling you the state of being. Huh? And you're meeting them, I need nothing from anyone. They can be who they are. They can play their part however they're supposed to, because that's exactly how it should be. And then, you know, there's mother, father, brother, sister-in-law, uncles, aunts, and big family this one's part has, right? And you're meeting each one, not wanting anything from them, not even wanting to greet you or wanting to say hello to you, or nothing at the gross level to nothing, not even at the subtle level to not go to the office and spend time with you, that you have come, now they should attend to you, none of that. Nothing. I want nothing from anybody. what I started seeing was they now wanted to be with you. They are feeling the ease of being with you. They are feeling no demand from you. They are feeling unburdened in your company. They are feeling safe in your company.
And their situation is just like us. We also want to be with you, unburdened, safe.
No, but see, with you, everybody would want to be. When you are with everyone, not wanting anything from them. Right?
Really,
Minutely,
Didi.
they have desire. Minutely saying, from today, I cannot say, from last minute, there is desire 100% in me. I admire this thing, na? Very subtle and even very on this ground, subtle and both sakar
Growth.
also I having little
Process.
bit desire 100% love.
Yeah.
Something from the sun, respect like this maybe.
Yeah.
Practically
Subtle
have
mein
this.
aayi hu. I've come just for 2 weeks. You should spend some time with me. You know how it used to be earlier. At least I'm come here for 2 weeks. Don't go today. You could, there's too many things. Call of time is how am I supposed to be in my truth at this point in time? Am I still living as a being that is eclipsed by the clouds? Or am I living as a being that knows about the eclipse? Yeah, that is aware of the eclipse, but I'm not the eclipse.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is all. That is for the self, right? And the rest, everyone's part will open up in their own time at the right time, right? And that is why Baba is really wanting us to just be who we are, the beacons of light that are his angels, his channels, right? So we are his conduits, we are his channels, and he's going to be revealed through us only, through our attitude, through our behavior, through our vibrations, everything. Baba is going to be revealed through us beings of light, not through body and name form, but through the beings of light that we are. God is going to be revealed, right? When there is no sense of separation that, oh, Nishi is separate, Rini is separate. Yeah, Nishi and Rini at a relative truth level, yes, we have separate parts and separate form and separate whatever it is. But at the absolute level of
surface level, है ना?
yeah, only at a relative level, which is a relative truth. But at the absolute truth, if that is what I really know and feel, and
We are one in oneness.
yeah,
Yes.
then you and me have no difference whatsoever. More and more, that feels like my truth, me, and that feels like you. And then I don't know what is the difference between you and me. Then that is going to be what is going to reveal God. Baba is saying here that by keeping your heart constantly clean, you can be the Father's constant companion in doing service. Just by keeping your heart clean, Baba is saying. Just keep your heart clean and you can be Father's constant companion in doing service. Right? What is the promise that all of you have made? You have made the promise that you will stay with the Father and go back with him. This is your promise, is it not? It isn't that Baba will go ahead and you will follow. It isn't like that. You have made a promise to stay together. Have you not? Does the Father stay without doing service? He doesn't even stay without having remembrance. You stay in remembrance just as much as Baba, but with effort. Now, does Baba need to stay in remembrance? What does he mean by it? If you take the language literally, then you will think Baba is remembering. Does Baba need to remember? So what does it mean that Baba stays in remembrance and you also stay in remembrance, but with effort?
For him, it is natural. For us, it takes efforts.
For him, it is absolutely natural. He doesn't know any other way. For us beings also, it is natural. It's just that the old habits sometimes give the appearance of pulling you away from your truth, right? But it can't. Now we also don't make effort, Baba, right? We don't make effort. Mind may make effort. Mind may want to make effort. But we are the observer of the effort-making mind also. Yeah? Observer of effort-making mind. So you also have that remembrance, but with effort and attention. What else exists for the Father? They're just you souls for the Supreme Soul. For Baba, nothing else exists. And somebody earlier wrote that they're so happy to hear that, you know, Baba, Atma, and drama is also combined. Because all this time they were trying to push away the drama, right? Trying to get rid of the drama, trying to push it away. No.
Sister, harmonic mean ABC, triangle remind me.
Yeah.
Harmonic
There's a
mean.
perfect harmony. There's a perfect harmony. When I'm with Baba, then with Baba, I can actually be appreciative of the drama, inner and outer both. Let my true love and understanding shine through this part, right? When else will you get an opportunity to just have it shine through to your part, through your part? Paramdham you can't express. Here you can express it.
Sister, when we are saying that we are combined with drama and Baba, both. So,
Yeah.
drama, Baba is truth.
Baba is truth. Atma is truth. Drama is also a relative truth. Isn't it?
That means we are saying this. Drama.
Sorry, you're cutting out, Poonam. We can't hear you. There's nothing, no need to push the drama away, even the inner or the outer drama. It is very much made out of you. The thoughts is made out of you. The feelings are made out of you, the being. Every thought, feeling, emotion, sensation is made out of you.
And we came from Paramdham to do that, na? Especially neither
Yeah.
no need to come over here. We
Yeah.
especially came to
Yeah.
experience all these things, na?
Yeah.
All the 8 things or 10 things.
Absolutely.
We
All
came.
thoughts. And you know
Yes.
what? If we have a very beautiful experience for a long time, mind will get bored of that too. Even if it's the most spiritual experience the mind is having, it wants some another experience after some time. That is the very nature of the mind. It wants variety. Right? So then I, the being, know that I am beyond the variety-seeking mind. Then more I'm beyond the variety-seeking mind, I know my truth, which is never stale. I'm not taking the sense of freshness and newness from the mind's seeking different activities and different things. But my sense of freshness and newness is coming from the being that I am. For me, every experience of every second is fresh and new. Yeah? And that is the beauty and the novelty of the drama. For me,
Sister,
the being
that,
ever
sorry.
boring. Yeah.
Sister, that is last day class mentioned as Janna, Manna, Karna. It is simple,
Yes.
so simple. Na?
Channa, manna, chalna. Yes.
Whatever you saying this from
Yeah.
we are
Yeah.
soul first and
Yeah.
doing in point of light, the whole experience is there. I am not this
Whole
experience.
experience of the body is a beautiful experience. The whole experience of the thinking mind and the imagining mind is a beautiful experience for the being. It is a beautiful experience. So what are we trying to push anything away? We are not trying to push anything away. We are not clinging or resisting. But we, the beings, are just ever-present beings of light, illuminating every experience. Now, in that, the body may die tomorrow because the body is just another experience for me. I will have another body to have another experience. Yeah, that is all.
So, sister, can we say these are just drama is just a part of changing experience, and that is also
Yeah,
truth.
absolutely, very beautiful. Drama is nothing but series of changing experiences. Very beautiful. That is all drama is. Series of changing experiences. And these experiences include mind and body.
सिस्टर
So
अभी
how
तो
can...
सब
हाँ जी,
सॉरी
हाँ बोलिए
अब
बोलिए.
अभी तो मैं क्या सब कुछ खत्म होने वाला है, तो अभी तो बॉडी कोई मिलेगी नहीं. अब तो जो बॉडी है इसको जैसी टूटी फूटी जो भी है इसको संभाल के
Actually,
रखो.
no, actually you will get another body. If I were to leave this body now, the soul will get another body. Soul cannot be without the body.
So many souls are waiting for the to take birth, जो कि उनको
If
मिल
they
नहीं
are
रहा.
still not come, if they've still not come to play their part, then they may still be waiting, but they're not waiting. It's their part, and then they will get touched and they will wear a thought. Right? But there's nothing to hold on to this body, actually. Even to this body.
बट उसको ध्यान रखे ताकि थोड़ा जितना चल सकता है चले. जो ज्ञान अभी मिल रहा है पता नहीं ना, अब दूसरा जन्म में बच्चा बच्चा बन तब हमें
That will
अकल आएगा.
create its own. That will create its own attachment.
10-12
That
साल तो अकल ही नहीं आएगी ना कि हमें
I
क्या.
don't know.
तब
Let
तक
the
तो
right
सब कुछ
be.
खत्म हो जाएगा.
So let this thought be there. It's okay if the mind has created that thought. Now let's see from Baba's perspective. From Baba's perspective, it would be, Baba, whichever body, wherever you need me, let me, the soul, be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
You need me in this body, let me, the soul, be using this body. If you want me to use another body, let me, the soul, use another body. Wherever you want me to be, that's where I am. Isn't it? So where is the tension? No tension.
there is no tension after taking. 12 साल तो बच्चे को पता ही नहीं होता, होश ही नहीं होती कि क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है. उस टाइम तो सब कुछ खत्म हो जाएगा.
And the beauty is, I am this being, and it's just a bundle of sensations that I'm experiencing. It will be another bundle of sensations. So what? It's just another bundle of sensations that I'm experiencing. There is nothing, no personality to that bundle of sensations. It's just sensations. That's all it is. And I, the being that is experiencing this bundle of sensations, I have no attachment to a particular bundle of sensations, right? It's
The
just a
part
bundle.
is right. The part is fixed. Drama is fixed. So this is the nischay, right? जितना है
Yeah.
उतना ही है.
But and you see it as a bundle of sensations. It just dismantles this illusion further and further and further and further. What happens is then you know that you, the being, this perfect being that you are, another experience. Wow, another experience of bundle of thoughts, which is another bundle of vibrations. And this another bundle of vibrations of matter and subtle thoughts. But who am I that is experiencing all of this, and within all of this change? That one is just me. Rest is all just a change. So then what happens is this separate self, which does not want to die, which wants to stay alive, which is very afraid of dying because it thinks I will lose everything. This is a thought which thinks I will lose other thoughts. This illusion, which feels I will lose other illusory parts. You're just losing illusion. You're losing nothing. What are you losing? Illusion.
Imaginary story we are using, na? Imaginary story.
Imaginary thought which we believed ourselves to be. We never lose anything. And we never lose anything. And more we can see that very clearly. That there is nothing that I, the being, can ever lose. Why? Because I'm not these illusory thoughts. I'm not these bundle of sensations. I don't own these other bundle of sensations around me. I don't own these bundle of sensations. And even these bundle of sensations, are they dying? Is this bundle of sensation dying? No. It's just a change of vibrations. That is all. So if you really break it down to that level, it demystifies the solidity and the density of the seeming reality. You know? It really just breaks down the illusion. True? Then there's nothing to detach from. To even detach from, I have to be attached to something. No. So actual place of detachment is actually surrender. That's what really detachment means, surrender. It is an original positioning of the being. I am a detached being means there is nothing that I own. No thoughts, no sensations, no feelings, no emotions, no memories, no story in my mind. I own nothing. It is the surrender of the pride of the mind. That is detachment. It's a natural state of the being. It is not something that I'm performing an act of detachment, no.
Sister, that you mentioned in day before yesterday class in Hindi, I think so. What is ashariri? What is incognito? Suppose you don't have any eyes, you don't have any ear, no five karmindriya, no man, no buddhi, no nothing. Then what is left? Only point of light, living light. That is you. That is ashariri, and nothing more than that. And you give the example of blind person also making lunch once in a week. And you also went there, I think in USA it is, and without any taste, something.
But Didi, that time breathe was left. So breathe means living light.
Breath is not left either, na? If there's no body, where is
Yes,
breath?
yes. Only that was left, na?
There's no breath left either. Breath is
Right.
also a costume that the soul wears.
Yes.
Yeah? Breath
Yes.
is also a subtle costume. More subtle than the thought is the breath.
Right, Didi.
Yeah?
So I was
see,
calculating, na, everything was left, only breath was not counted.
Yeah. So the gross costume is this body matter. Subtle costume is thoughts and feelings and emotions. And more subtle than that is the breath.
Right.
In a way, you can say breath and thoughts kind of connected with each other. They influence each other. Yeah.
It was in my mind, na? So this question aroused. So I thought it should be clear.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So is it clear now? So let us take this moment of silence for the mind, where this mind is being absorbed in the silence of the soul. But because mind is filled with old habits today and old impressions, it may feel the pull towards the thoughts and the feelings and the sensations and give you an experience which is not your absolute truth. But it's a relative truth of that moment, momentarily exists and then passes. But when you know your absolute truth is independent of the relative truth of the changing experiences of the body-mind, then they lose their power to influence you in any way. So just know that you can never experience yourself with the body and the mind. Never. It can copy you momentarily, but it can never give you what you are. More I know that truth, then they become one. Mind and body become one with my truth. They merge back in the source. And Baba is the mirror for me. To know that as he's bodiless and thoughtless, he does not need a body and a thought to know or experience himself. Similarly, I, the being, do not need the body or the thoughts to know or experience myself. I am lasting peace and bliss, happiness and joy, constant. Om.